historic Lambeau Field. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. A first carry from a collegiate star here in Wisconsin. It's Jonathan Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, this defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Certainly not the start thing we're looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Berrios. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield, and allow the play to be successful.
The Packers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Claws red. Blaster, stick. Black shot. Blue striker.
They just do get the play off. Love going to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Following the interception, Winston. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Second down, Winston. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
And the Colts first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On play action, Winston. That's into the hands of Woods. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. Taylor is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Jameis to throw it. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Chuck Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Packers take over.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check white. Next.
37-yard line.
Hut.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Black. Ready.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Red, yellow.
To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And he's going to have the Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, green.
And they'll send Watson in motion right.
White, you, yellow. Ready?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Green jacket. Edo blue. Red cycle. Cut.
2nd down. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Black ultra. Blue.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Black. Ready?
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They go play action. Winston. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Their own 44-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next week, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Colts 10, Packers nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready, ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Claws red. Set, go.
Play action this time with Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. down to the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Off the play fake, Winston. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, 62 yards. And the Colts are able to extend their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Colts 17. Packers 7. That's Gay to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
On the ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good.
First down, Love to pass. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Drill green. Ready.
Now Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Red, yellow. White. Set cut.
To the air again. Love. That's taken in by Watson. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a...
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
Ready?
On fourth down, Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Third down and 13. Play fake. Winston. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here comes Berrios. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And he'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Ready?
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. This one swung out here to Jones. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Red, cycle. Black ultra. Field, black. Ready.
Love now. That's a Packers touchdown. Gerald Everett, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Succa. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Spins past him. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He'll get this up to about the 44. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Winston. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Winston. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Winston now. That complete to Downs. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Gay's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Striker, 3-3. Hey, red. Black shot. Blue striker.
Here's Love. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And now they're in the hurry-up. Jordan Love ready on first down here. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 52 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Yellow, line it. Ultra, go ultra. Hey,
Now receiver in motion left.
Jones fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Jones again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Check Fury. 6, Mega. Drill green. Yellow.
In
zoom.
motion right comes Reed.
Red, yellow. White, white. 10 cycles. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Winston.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
1st down, Winston. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A 2nd down throw for Winston.
Tries the right side, finding Woods here.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Winston. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Ready.
Following the interception, Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Right, 97. Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Steel, black. Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lee. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ready.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Blaster, 6. Black shot. Cut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, 38.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Here we
A
go.
full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Blue striking. Ready.
Love. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we
2nd
go.
and 9.
Ready.
Going back to Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Let's go now.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
6. Mega. Hut, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Hard throw, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Jameis to throw it. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Play fake. Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chuck Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Again, it's Jones. They find some open field here. But he is out of bounds inside the 45.
48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
Up the middle, Jones.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And another timeout taken by the Colts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Black swap. Hut, hut.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space. But there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Charles, defensively, one timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
Red, yellow.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
43 rail. Ready.
Love. He sets up the screen to Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Suckett's kick is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Now Winston.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Winston. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Fury, yellow. Green jack. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he stopped immediately there. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
And the Colts first down.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place.